Yo everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be something quite a little bit different. It's a Yandex Russia, which is it's going to be an interesting one. So yeah, Yandex is like the Google Maps equivalent for like ex-Soviet countries, I guess. So there's like Kazakhstan coverage, Russia coverage, etc. But yeah, I'm gonna see how well I can do on this map without any like car metas or season metas or uh, camera gen metas at all. It's going to be interesting. A lot of the rounds are fairly urban from like the two or three rounds I've looked at just to test if it was working. But yeah, okay. Anyways, let's just get into this. The zooming is a little bit gimmicky. But okay, thinking this is quite north. Maybe this is Gorada Menyushta Jala. I don't know if that's anything. Okay. It looks quite north, just from shorter foliage and then not much trees at all, really. So, yeah, I was considering something like a Salicard or. I mean, the hill is kind of weird, but railway could certainly check out for Salicard. I mean, with the hill. Could we ever be like this side of the river and it's like river hills? I don't know if compass works in this, but and I can't pan straight down anyway. So but I mean that kind of lines up, I think. Maybe. I just realized I'm moving on. Okay, anyway, I won't be moving. Uh wait, Skuliaka Loma Utili. I can't really read that. I'm just gonna guess here. Hopefully it's not very bad. I mean, I'm scared of like Sapka or something. Okay, it was that. Nice. Okay. That's a nice start for sure. But yeah, super north and then the hills and foliage just reminded me of that. Okay. This might be a little bit harder. It's quite a bit more generic. We've got fireweed, so not too far south at least. Looks like we have a massive mountain northwest. So maybe thinking this could be something like Perm, like Yekaterinburg, something like that could make sense with the mountains west. Could it be further east? I mean, it could be, but the fireweed is kind of weird for further east, I feel. I mean, these trees don't feel that north, but we do have fireweed, which is weird. Yeah, I think Yekaterinburg just with the hill. I mean, I don't know if the compass is right, but if the hill is northwest, then it would make sense. Okay. I hope you're not all annoyed by the loading issues, but that's just the way this will go. But yeah, I mean, maybe it's Krasnoyarsk instead of Yekaterinburg. Do we have any Asian cars? Oh, we've got an unblurred plate. Maybe I shouldn't use them because they're not, yeah, 96. I mean, I looked at this, so. What would 96 be? I mean, I didn't really do the license plate codes, but would that not be like, I don't know. I think I'll just guess this and say Krasnoyarsk. I mean, the trees. I'm confused by the mountain. No, I'm gonna go Yatka, I think. Just somewhere here. Let's try the city of Staroturkensk. Okay, it was North Yatka. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should have went more north. But yeah. Okay, 2 Oblast Streak. I'm quite happy with how this is going so far. I've failed to load panorama. I'm not sure what that's gonna do. Okay. Looks like it's normal. Okay. Massive mountain ridge. So this white brick definitely feels more southern to me, and we've got it on the house as well, especially with this like reddish top, like maroon top of the house. That checks out for south more than like the other mountain ranges within Russia. It's gonna be hard to get this exactly, I think, because I just haven't seen. I probably haven't seen this town before. But yeah, we also have pipes, which makes more sense for south. But yeah, I think I'll just try somewhere. I'll try somewhere that I haven't seen before, like this time, because this doesn't have coverage as far as I'm aware. So I will try that. What? Wait. It's okay. The panel got moved because it failed to load panorama. I was like, that is not. I was so confused. Okay, but yeah, this was the original panel. But it failed to load panel, so then it thought we were up there, but it actually gave us this panel. Because, yeah, that obviously wasn't, there. But yeah, bordering Oblast, it was close to Mount Elbrus, in the town of Healy, but I guess I probably have seen that before, because that does have coverage. But, yeah, still decent guess, I would say, but the score doesn't really reflect that because it was a bug panel. Okay. Well, we have winter coverage, which, in Russia might would typically put you in this area, but that is only in Google Street View, of course. Okay, but I mean, vegetation-wise, it definitely feels more southern. But again, it's kind of hard to tell with winter. But like this feels quite southern, like deserty vegetation. We've got, I mean, temporary road line meta won't really work in this compared to normal, but these don't feel super far south. So maybe I'm thinking like with the dryness and the somewhat southern, then Saratov would make sense. Like, so dryness, but then this, it doesn't feel too south. Maybe Saratov makes most sense. And then that would also kind of explain hills west, because the hills around Saratov get a lot of, like, there's lots of hills on the river here that you can kind of see here. But yeah, I think I'll try somewhere on the river and see how it goes. Oh. That makes sense. No, okay. Okay, cope, but like, this is what it looks like in Google Street View. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense with these. I've just never seen them in winter before because, like, you just don't get these. Like, yeah, I just haven't seen what these trees look like in winter. But yeah, these did look weird, to be fair. Yeah, but like in like Google Street View, even without like the coverage mode, like the soil is quite different, and like I guess the long grass might have been visible in the location. But yeah, you can see that differences for sure. Yeah, interesting location. Yeah, I think I'm gonna struggle with east a lot because like I think I'll be like my climate guess is decent, right? It's basically like right latitude, and this kind of like yeah, I think climate wise it makes sense to guess, but yeah, it's gonna be hard to get longitude, which is unfortunate, but okay. We might have signs here, but I won't read them for now. Okay, what are we thinking here? I mean, it's fairly hilly in a way that might push me towards going a bit east. We do have hogweed, though. This looks like Sosnoki's hogweed, which should put us more west, actually. So yeah, probably not east then. Then maybe with the hilliness, Perm is quite possible. Yeah, I mean, this is very hilly, right? So surely Perm would make a lot of sense. I can't tell if that's clouds or water behind it. But I think, does Hogweed look like extreme hills? I think Perm is like the only thing that makes sense to me. Okay, now I'll try and read this. I can't really read that. Okay, I guess I'll try Perm, just with the hilliness and the Hogweed. And probably a main road, but we will see. Okay, it was Perm, not a main road, but yeah. I mean, it's going decently. Like, that's like 4 good guesses, I would say, other than obviously that one. Because, like, yeah. Even though we only got 12k, I think we'd add 4k for this, so we're probably on like 16k or something, which is pretty good, I would say. Okay, I don't know if that was the original panel that I saw, but I definitely saw something else. But I don't know what it was. Novo Trochkoy. Okay. Mountains are very interesting. Could this be... I can't really think what these mountains are. Oh. Could be Boreatia. And it's like the road east or something. Wait, what's the town name? Novotroitskoye. I mean, thought this might make sense just with the mountains like that. I mean, it definitely feels east. I don't think this is south, just with how the mountains are, but I just can't think of which exact mountains these are. I mean, this could be Cheetah Mountains, but yeah, maybe Cheetah's better. Yeah, I might try Cheetah instead, but Novotratskoya, not really seeing it anywhere. But I might swap to Cheetah here. Also, Road Angle makes a bit more sense for Cheetah. So I think I'll try that, and we'll see where it is. It is Sakhalin. Okay. I saw the loading panel and we had cabbage. But I was like, is this a different panel? And I thought it was a different panel, but yeah, you don't really see the mountains properly with the overcast coverage in Sakhalin, which is kind of cope, but yeah. Also, the location there, we didn't have cabbage, did we? I swear we didn't. Because that's what I looked for after I saw the initial panel. But yeah, I didn't see cabbage, so I was like, okay, I guess it's a different panel. But yeah, I mean, Sakhalin makes sense for sure with the mountains, but the lack of cabbage was weird. Unless I just missed it, but yeah. I'm gonna give that a reset just to see if we can get a high score. Okay. Might this be an Ulyanovsk poll, or is it a Saransk poll or a Nizhny poll? I would think with how forested it is, Nizhny makes most sense. I've never seen this before. That might be a new thing that's been introduced after 2021, where we last got the last Google coverage. So yeah, Nizhny Ulyanovsk with the pole, or Saransk. Maybe Saransk is the best hedge, because it's in between both of them. So I might try Saransk, and I mean, it looks more like Nizhny. I'm going to try Nizhny. Okay, what's Ulyanovsk? Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Eastern Ulyanovsk makes sense with like the darker forested patch, where you don't really get like downtown the other city, but you do get it downtown Dmitrovgrad, which is why, yeah, because if you just like look where forest is, it's like Nizhny makes more sense, and then Saransk doesn't really make sense, but then Dmitrovgrad makes sense, because it felt like we were downtown a city with how the road was. Okay, well, this is Google Street View, unless I am tripping. Yeah, I mean, this is Google Street View, so, I mean, I guess I shouldn't guess it, I'll just reset. But yeah, I mean, there's going to be some bugs. Yeah. Okay, wait, let me refresh. Does that fix it? Okay, I didn't really see what the location was before it switched, but yeah, there's going to be some bugs with it, but it's the best that exists as far as I'm aware. So, Krasnoy something Volgay. Okay. Soil is interest, and that's like leaf or something. Okay, does this say anything useful? Silver House 44. Interesting. Okay, this is going to be a struggle round for sure. Is this fireweed again? So maybe thinking more north. Could it be like Arkhangelsk or something? It feels like kind of cold. So I could definitely see Arkhangelsk. This is very interesting. Wait. Is this an Oblast border sign? I mean, I am moving on, but I'm not going to move to see it, but it would be nice to be able to see this. Can I read it like this? Ever Comey? I think that's a K and that's an O. So maybe it's Comey instead of Ark, which could make sense. I don't see any hogweed, but yeah, maybe Comey's better than Ark then. I guess I'll try Comey. Just somewhere down here. Okay, it was Kostroma. Oh, wait. Okay, so I guess I just said Kostroma. I mean, I'm not going to see it in the lock, probably not. Oh, wait, I will see it in the lock. It's still here. Oh, no, it was Krasnoya na Volga. Oh, it was the same thing that we saw on the sign. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, decent guess. I think I would have clicked Belsk without the K, which would have been a little bit closer. But yeah, it just felt like generic north of Moscow stuff, which obviously with camera generations in Google Street View Gen 4 would be Arkhangelsk Komi, but it wouldn't really be Kostroma Yaroslav also. Okay, interesting. This. I don't get a particular vibe here. This looks very weird. What is this? Okay, this is wild. This kind of mountain might remind me of Krasnoyarsk or something. Like a red rock exposed mountain. Could also see that in like, oh, maybe it's Sterolita Mac. Oh yeah, you get them in Sterolitomac as well. Do you have like Asian cards or anything? Not that I can see. That's not going to be useful. Do we have anything else more useful, or do I just try Sterolitomac and hopefully it's not Krasnoyarsk? Yeah, I don't really see anything. I mean, it's very hilly to the east, which does check out for Sterolitomac, but I mean, it could be, that's for sure. This looks very weird. I want to check what this looks like in Google Street View afterwards, because this is quite distinct, I feel. But I might try Sterolitomac here, and hopefully it's not Krasnoyarsk or something completely off. But I will send. Oh, it's Kemerovo. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I'm curious as to what that looks like in Street View, if it is covered in Street View. Okay, it just doesn't exist. Okay, well that's my copium for missing it. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Maybe it's like a quarry or something that got set up, but yeah, I don't know. Kind of makes sense because it kind of felt like Krasnoyarsk, but it did feel a bit more southern, which is why I tried Sterolitomac instead. But yeah, Kemerovo would have similar mountains to Krasnoyarsk. So yeah, unfortunate one there, but we shall continue. Okay, this is urban, very urban, so it's kind of hard to get anything off of it. Nahotka? Wait, why have I heard of Nahotka? Nahotka. Nahotka. Where? Nahotka. The name is so familiar. I keep saying it, trying to remember where it is. Nahotka. Maybe that's not even the place name. Oh wait, it's like the street, right? Bookshop. Rail station Nahotka. Nahotka. I'm. It's not like Yakutsk or something, right? Nahotka. No, nearby. Nahotka. No. Huh. Maybe I've just heard of a Nahotka street before. Okay, but anyway, region guess. I mean, it's a kind of urban, so it's kind of hard to region guess. This might feel more north if anything, but I feel like I might just try Moscow. Even though, I mean, it won't be Moscow itself, but I could definitely see it being adjacent to Moscow. Yeah, so I guess I'll click Moscow and see what happens. Wait, Nahotka, I'm so stupid. Oh my, that's so bad. Okay, that's bad. That's bad, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. Yeah. My place name memory is like if you tell me it's Primorsky, I'm like, oh yeah, it's that city on the coast, but like I remember I just had the thought that it was east, but then I forgot that Primorsky and stuff like this. That's bad. To be fair, it does look very different in Street View. Like we couldn't see any mountains there, which would have helped for sure. And yeah, but that's bad. Yeah. But like the city looks very different, I would say. Because like that's probably like 10 years apart, which is also kind of what makes this hard compared to like if you played this regularly, then you know it would be like you'd be used to seeing them in like proper what am I trying to say? You'd be used to seeing what they look like nowadays. Wait, smudge meta? Crazy one. B-type smudge. Okay. Very pinkish soil. So maybe thinking more west. Ostrov. Wait. Ostrov. Okay, that explains the pink soil. Yeah, I don't know why I know that, but not Nahodka. But yeah, okay. Well, this is gonna be a 5k. But yeah, I think the pink soil would have put me into this comp anyway. But yeah, I can't line up the road, but it looks like we'll be out here somewhere. And it was there. Nice. Good start for sure. Oh, wow. This is crazy. What are these? This is very cool. Unfortunately, I have no clue where this is. We have mountains, so, I mean, with this, I was kind of thinking, like, Ulan Ude anyway, but I don't know why we don't see any mountains, unless that's a mountain. But, yeah, I mean, this kind of building, I think fits for Ulan. Is it Buddhist or something? I forget the religion of Ulan, but yeah. This might say something, but I don't see what's useful on it, but there probably is something. Chechen. Okay, so this is not... Oh wait, it's an Islam thing though. Okay, wait, this Grozny, really? Grozny has changed. What? What? This is in Grozny? What? Huh? Okay, I mean, this makes sense, yeah. I wasn't sure, like this, like, I guess I thought this was like a Eastern thing, but it's also just a Southern thing, instead, rather. But then this, I was like, okay, this is not South. Like, I've never seen something like this in my life, South. But I think we trust that it says Chechen, and that might be a Chechen flag as well. Can we get the 5K? I mean, maybe. Like, it's like downtown northeast with a massive mosque. Don't really see it. I mean, could it be the National Museum? Probably not. I think I'll just send. Oh, it's this. Okay. So what does this look like in Street View? Wait, it's there. What? How have I never seen this before? What? I've never seen these buildings in Chechnya or in Grozny before. Okay, that's just a skill issue. But yeah, I mean, this does make sense. Yeah. I mean, I don't know much about urban, to be honest. So that is kind of hope, but run for a very nice score, even though I've been kind of throwing. Okay, this looks like the Poor River. I kind of thought this was like Oranienbaum or something. Just like the Oranienbaum Bridge. I'm not sure what the name of the river is, but could it be the Pur River? It is the Pur River, so it is Oranienbaum. Okay. Uh, yeah. It just looked very northern. I mean, I can't show what the lock looks like, but I mean, it looks very similar. Like, this is one of the areas where you don't need coverage metaphor at all. Like, it just super north, like, yeah. And then recognize the bridge as well, which was nice. Okay, well, we're on for an absolutely insane score. Okay. This is probably going to be the end of the good score for sure. uh, hmm. Yeah, I don't really have a particular vibe here. Again, it's kind of urban. I mean, most of this map is, like, the Yandex coverage is typically more close to towns, as you've been seeing. So it kind of is a struggle in that regard, because that's always going to be harder in Russia. But, yeah, as for this location, I mean, maybe I click Moscow. I don't get a particularly east vibe, but it's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, east is definitely an issue. Hmm. Yeah, I think Moscow. I mean, maybe like Tver or something, but I don't want to commit. Actually, no, I'm gonna go Tver. We'll go in Torzhok. It's Novosibirsk. Okay. I mean, I don't think I get this in this location either. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if this urban it's harder. But, I mean, the road was even nicer in, like, it was slightly nicer in the other one. So again, it's something like that where it's, like, hard to tell. Kind of makes sense. I guess the birches, but maybe they weren't as visible in the other lock. But yeah, that's an unfortunate one for our score here. Hopefully we can get it back on this location, but I'm not that hopeful. Very cool building. Okay. Yeah, definitely struggling to place this one. We've got like a ridge to the west. Very interesting ridge. Could this one be the Saratov Mountain? And I feel like we'd see the city properly. Yeah. Okay. What else would have a ridge west? Like maybe more east, like a Kemerovo? What else? I mean, like it could be on the Volga River. Oh, this could be useful. Caucasus. No, I thought it was Kostroma for a second, but it's a restaurant, I think. Yeah. Okay. I might try something like here. And like looking across at this, I think this would be hilly as an example. But yeah, like this whole river area is quite hilly, so I might try here. And it was Tomsk. Oh, okay. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I mean, it was just going to be some big river, but I picked the wrong big river. Maybe I clicked too big of a river, but yeah, it was the Tom River. Yeah, unfortunate way to end the score, considering how nice it started, but yeah, I mean, those first 3 rounds are absolutely insane. But yeah, we'll probably do one more for the video. I'm quite tired today, which is why I'm not doing duels, but yeah. Okay, this is, again, kind of urban. We're in a city, so it's gonna be harder for sure than just I'd like to do a rural only Yandex one, which I feel like I've been doing better on the rural locks, but yeah, that's just the way it goes. Yeah, I don't really have a guess here. I might just click Moscow and see what happens. But again, this is probably what I do in like the actual location. Okay, it was Moscow. Finally the Moscow hedge paid off. Okay. This, my first thought was like a Vladimir forest or something. But I could see any like forests in the west of Russia. I don't have a particular vibe here, but it definitely feels like more western pines. But that could be very wrong. But yeah, this is the kind of rural location I've been asking for. But yeah, it's still going to be hard, of course. Because yeah, coverage miners do help a decent bit. Okay. Do I try Vladimir? Or do I go more west? Because they almost look like Baltic pines. Maybe I try like a Smolensk or something. Do I scan for a railway? Probably not. Yeah, I think I'll go Smolensk. Okay, it was Kazan. Yeah, I mean, very hard Kazan luck, I would say. Usually not forced at all, but maybe my first guess of Vladimir was more right, and then I gassed at myself, thinking the pines were something that they weren't. But yeah, I mean, still a decent guess. Got the what? They got the west vibe at least. At least I didn't go Primorsky or something. But that is cope. Okay. This is interesting. Does this say anything? Yuzhny Mayakomanyat. Don't think that's useful to me. Okay. This is interesting. This looks very weird for Russia. I can't really place this at all. It's not like Altai Krai. Maybe it's south? Like this tree row feels somewhat southern, but you also get this kind of tree row in Altai, so that's why I'm kind of confused. This is like very like green long field. I don't know what the specific crop is, but that reminds me a lot of Altai Krai. So maybe I try Altai Krai and hope it's not south. Yeah, at least I guess. It was south. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. The crop was weird, but everything else did look south. I guess you just do get this south. But yeah, I usually don't think about it because, you know, it's like you're aided by coverage. But also like the road and the soil changes with what Google does to the lens cope. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, this kind of looks like Altai Cry. Still. This yeah, this is weird. Maybe it's not that weird, but it's kind of weird. But yeah, the trees were definitely probably southern, so I probably should have trusted that. But yeah, we'll reset and try and get a good final score. But yeah, well, this is official, so we will reset again. This is also official, so we will reset again. We got failed to load panorama. This is also official. Okay, wait. What is happening? Am I cut? Okay, we are back. Yeah, I'm probably gonna cut that obviously because it took a while for it to fix. But it is back. Okay. What am I thinking here? I think it's a Moscow click. Just random forest, don't get a particular vibe. Yeah, again, this is kind of a struggle, probably in a normal game anyway, but... Oh, the marker changed, what? Yandex guess button. What? Wait, was that supposed to be what it was like earlier? What? Okay. It's Kaliningrad. The trees looked... Okay, the trees did look very weird, but... I guess that makes... Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's hard to think of, but yeah, I just knew the trees looked weird, but I was like, okay, Moscow hedge. But yeah, that kind of explains why they looked weird that were on this thing. But yeah, that's cool. But yeah, it looks like the script is like working properly. Uh, yeah. Okay. This is cool. Oh wow. Very cool location. Uh, I mean, canal, do you just go St. Petersburg or Moscow? I mean, I'm pretty sure this is a canal. Just like it's too straight to be a river, I think. So yeah, St. Petersburg, Moscow. Maybe I'll try St. Petersburg. Uh, where's that one canal? I mean, there's multiple canals, but I mean, is this considered a canal? No, it's not. Just gonna stand here and see where it is. Oh, it's, yeah, these ones, yeah. Yeah, you can see what I mean by St. Petersburg Canal. Okay, interesting mountains for sure. Okay. Mountains south. I mean, I would probably think Caucasus just with the mountains. We have vineyard looking things. So yeah, definitely Caucasus. I don't recognize the city. Uh, hmm. Is there a city called Merks that I'm thinking of? Or no? No, there's a Malka. Magas, maybe? Might try Magas. Yeah, it was Magas, nice. Yeah. Is there Marks? Maybe I'm tripping. I thought it was Malka, but yeah, still nice. But yeah, Southern Mountains there for sure. Okay, this is interesting. This, I'd almost go like Tomsk or something, but it does look kind of weird. Hmm. Soil could be for sure, but it also could just be like Perm or something. I'm like, I mean, maybe a Chefsk is better or something. Yeah, Perm or Chefsk might be better than Tomsk. Just with it being a little bit too hilly maybe for Tomsk, but yeah, I think I'll try that with the soil. It's okay. I mean, the soil, I guess the soil makes sense as well, but yeah, we didn't have these at all, which would have helped. Yeah, you can see how like the coverage, like you can like, I mean, did we have them? I don't think we did. And if they were, they weren't as obvious. But yeah, like it's like there's some differences where like, okay, I have to cut that. That's how I made sentence. But I was saying the flowers like disappear and stuff. Uh, through like the years of coverage, so it kind of makes it harder. But yeah, it makes sense with the soil. I mean, Piskov and Kirovishevsky are like a regular 50-50 anyway in regular Geoguessr, so just makes sense for sure. Okay. What am I thinking here? I mean, maybe just Moscow with like a massive road, east-west angle with so much cars on it. Oh, maybe it could be like the Kostroma Kirov road as well, but I feel like there's too many cars for that. Wait, maybe it's the M9. I just thought that it thought of that. I might try the M9 here with the angle. Just with main road, like east-west, with just in a forest. I think M9 might make sense. Okay, it was Yaroslavl. Also makes sense, just Moscow adjacent, but yeah. It kind of did look like the Kostroma road, but with too many cars on it, which kind of makes sense why it's the road between Yaroslavl and Kostroma, and not the Kostroma Kirov road, because there'd be more cars here. But yeah, that just makes sense. I think I'll wrap up the video there. Definitely a different video. I don't know if it's an enjoyable watch, but I hope you all enjoy it anyway. Might do something like this again, but like other unofficial coverage that isn't region guessing Russia, because I think country streaking is easier than region guessing Russia with coverage, but yeah, or with high coverage. But yeah, had some nice guesses, had some very embarrassing moments like the Hotcap, but I'll say I'm coping and I'm very tired, and that's why I'm not doing duels anyway. But yeah, anyways, hope you all enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye and peace.